What about everything else? What about... Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to OK Bud, the podcast where everything's going to be okay, bud. Ben Kissel here on Instagram at BenKissel1, joined by Jerry Aquino at Miss_Jerry. That's Jerii. And as always, Kyle Plouffe at Kyle Plouffe. Thank you all so much for giving to our Patreon. Go to patreon.com/diebud. You get to watch every single episode live, and you can see us before the show being all funny and goofy. Yeah. And that's something. As opposed to during the show when we're deadly serious.
Yes. Yeah, seriously.
okbudpod@gmail.com. Shoot us an email. Let us know your thoughts. And that's where we're going to start today's episode with an email coming in from Allie. Allie. So many episodes ago, we said, tell us about your bully. Tell us about your high school bully. Or sometimes maybe you were a bully.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
So she got the memo, slightly late, but it doesn't matter. Allie says, I'm a little late to the party, but a longtime fan of Kissel and a new-time fan of OK Bud. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
She goes on to say, I thought it was the greatest place to share that my high school bully, and this is a little blue. Okay, I'm just going to let you guys know.
Yeah. Not pink. It's going to be blue.
It's a little blue, and it might be triggering.
But pink ribbons.
I used to tell a joke similar to this when I was on stage for my former project, where it's like sometimes cancer kills somebody you hate, and you're like, today, cancer, you're cool, but leave my mom alone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, I preface that because she says, I thought this was the greatest place to share that my high school bully got breast cancer at 28 years old.
Oh, wow.
She says, now cancer isn't something I'd wish on anyone, but when I found out, I will admit that I thought, well, you shouldn't have been such a bitch to me in high school.
Oh, my God.
But then she says, I proceeded to pray for her because we're adults, and why would we hold grudges? She's in remission now, and I did recently see her out in the wild, and she's still mean.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Come on.
So thank you for sharing, Allie.
Wow. Well, you can't just go through like a major character development and not develop about it.
I mean, I agree. Nonetheless, sometimes cancer finds a way. Also, I'm debating a butt of the week today.
Uh-oh.
But I'm
Debating a butt of the week?
I'm debating, but I'm not sure if I really want to do it because it would be a person, and people are fine, but are they butt of the week?
Yeah.
They're no bus stop.
We're apparently.
That was last week's.
Right.
Yeah, I know. So we're getting into the inanimate objects being buds of the week.
Is a bus stop inanimate?
Yes.
Yep.
The definition of it.
Is it? A bunch of stuff going in and out of it.
The things around it are animate.
Yeah, exactly.
We're all in mourning. The whole country is in mourning. Put the flag at half staff or half mast. Dolly Parton's husband, Carl Dean, is dead at 82 years old.
Wow.
Isn't that sad? So Dolly is sad, which means we're all sad.
I'm very sad. We can't. I do think the flag goes down a little bit lower.
Absolutely.
The skies are a little grayer today.
Half cock. You don't get the full blood flow today because we're sad.
Yes.
Because Dolly Parton's husband of 60 years is now passed away. This man, I didn't even know his name. That's how much of a great husband he was to Dolly.
Really, he just let her have the entire limelight. He showed he seemed confident about it.
Yeah.
There was no problems. 60 years.
Yeah, because she was on the road. He was fucking Jolene, so he was fine with it.
Oh, come on now.
Wow.
That's what Jolene's about.
Unnecessary.
Is that what that's about?
Yeah, Jolene, don't take my man, even if you can.
No, Carl Dean would never do that.
We don't know.
Well, he was very attractive. He was a gentleman.
Uh-huh.
But besmirching a dead man.
Yeah, seriously.
He's not even cold yet. But
Put him next to me on the airline.
he was the perfect husband for Dolly, though. And can you imagine being strong enough to know, yeah, she's out there giving herself to the world.
Yeah.
But when she comes home, that's my wife.
Them titties mine.
Yeah, amazing.
She's bringing the bacon home.
She's bringing the bacon home. I'm sure he was successful in his own right. But
Does
anyway.
it even say what he did? Or it was what he did being Dolly Parton's husband?
That's what he did, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I have no idea. I'm not going to
Yeah.
investigate that much. He looks handsome.
Yeah.
She looks beautiful, and he looks kind of handsome next to her. That's all you have to do. And all of the pictures from like the 70s and 80s of them together.
Yeah.
The man had a fantastic life.
You got to appreciate a good ride or die.
Absolutely.
Whether
And-
Jolene wrecked some homes or not.
well, she was just saying, Jolene, don't fuck him and suck him in front of me, please.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all that was about. And of course, it's a beautiful song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
These two met at a Nashville laundromat. That's a nice little story.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah.
And you never hear Hollywood stories. Obviously, Dolly is above all Hollywood because she's not, a satanic pedophile. But
That's why she's in Pigeon Forge, baby.
yeah.
Whoa.
But for them to stay together for 60 years, just something special. And
Yeah.
anyway, I wanted to bring that up. And that being said, I have decided that he's not butt of the week.
Got it. Good talk.
Yank that
I'm
right
just
from
going
him.
to yank it because he doesn't care.
He's going down in his coffin with butt of the week. You're like, actually, I got to take that back.
I got to take it back.
Sorry.
Ooh, let me just grab that.
That's going to go to a train stop.
Yeah.
But this is so cute. So yes, the relationship, he owned an asphalt paving business. So he was a manly man.
Wow.
Isn't that incredible?
Really? Yeah. He was working his 9 to 5.
Yep. She says, this is what Dolly told the New York Times in 1976 when the New York Times, this was a Paramount publication at the time. She says, I'd come to Nashville with dirty clothes. I was in such a hurry to get here. And after I put my clothes in the machine, I started walking down the street, just looking at my new home. And this guy hollered at me and I waved. Being from the country, I spoke to everyone and he came over and said, well, it was Carl. And then he came over and well, it was Carl, my husband.
Aww.
Yes, but Dolly played hard to get.
Well, as she must because she waved.
Yep.
So she's got to pace that out.
Absolutely. She says, I wouldn't go out with him. I mean, that was something we was taught. That's how she said that was something we was taught.
You don't say yes right away.
Yes. You got to know somebody or they may take you back on a road and kill you. This is what Dolly says. I love Dolly
Not for
Parton.
nothing. That the math is mathing.
It really is.
She is not lying there.
She says, so that's why she was like, I got to get to know you whether you're going to murder me.
Yeah.
No, you're not murdering Dolly.
Sir, I have to protect my life. Tell me about yourself.
Then she says, you're welcome to come up to the house tomorrow because I'm babysitting my little nephew. Dean came over every day that week. And the first time they went out together, he took her to meet his parents.
Oh my God.
There you go. I'm learning lessons.
Horrible.
I know. That's very sweet.
So write these notes down. You got to yell from across the street. Hey! Yeah.
But don't bark.
But no barking. And just be like, dude, can I take you out? And like, no, I feel like you might kill me. And he's like, oh, all right. And I'll just go to your house every day for a week.
Yeah, puts knife back in his pocket.
Yeah. It's like, okay.
Not today.
I see.
It's like she knows me.
Yeah.
How did she know I was going to kill her?
It's weird.
Yeah.
Is this something?
She once joked, this is Dolly Parton, of course, that people didn't believe he was real because he stayed out of the public eye.
Yeah.
She said, a lot of people say there's no Carl Dean, that he's just somebody I made up to keep people off my back. That's what she said in 1984, and the man still never showed up anywhere.
That's wild. No, seriously. I can't even picture him unless I'm looking at a picture of him.
Exactly. I have no clue. I mean, I thought Stedman was a recluse, but I know who he is.
Yeah.
And I can picture his mustache, and I can see the cuck chair that he sits in while
Oh, wow.
Gail and Oprah have
Yeah.
strange sex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dean once did give an interview to Entertainment Tonight, and he says, my first thought was, I'm going to marry that girl. And my second thought was, Lord, she's good looking. And that was the day my life began. And I wouldn't trade the last 50 years for nothing on earth.
Wow.
So he died doing who he loved.
Nice.
Oh,
Isn't that
that's so sweet?
It is sweet.
That's so nice.
Anyway, I just wanted to
I
bring
mean,
that up.
rest in peace. And like,
Yeah.
like partnerships like that are a lot rarer these days.
So much rarer.
So
And that brings us to a story that I don't know how you guys are going to react, but for some reason, this just made me feel disgusted. Let's talk about the Oscars again briefly.
let's talk about
So evidently, did you guys listen to Adrian Brody's 35-minute fucking monologue?
Definitely not.
I didn't, but I've heard about it.
It was 6.5 minutes. It broke the record for the longest, blowhardiest, dumbest fucking speech in Oscar history.
Why would they let
Why?
him, out of all people, go for that long?
Yeah,
They
seriously.
They tried to pull the music card, and he's just like, stop playing the music.
I was in Alien versus Predator, okay?
I did
I guess.
not. So during his speech, Adrian Brody mentioned mentioned the children of convicted rapist Harvey Weinstein.
Ooh.
Now, why did he do that? It's because he is currently with Georgina Chapman, who was Harvey Weinstein's ex-wife.
Whoa.
Did you know that?
I had no idea.
I did not know that.
That's again why it's like, it's so weird to me.
That it's pretty bizarre.
It was a 6-minute spiel. He mentioned India and Dashell. India's 14, Dashel's 11. Obviously, leave the kids out of it, but he brought them into it.
Yeah.
And then I found out that it's because he's like dating Harvey Weinstein's ex-wife who knew everything.
Oh, so he's going for
my God.
stepdad points.
I guess it's just weird.
That's very, and what he's like thanking them for his Oscar win.
Yes. And for the support. We all have baggage in life, right?
Yeah.
But I just didn't realize that Adrian Brody was, how do I say this without sounding like a total asshole? Once you get fucked by Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, that's.
And then you willingly got fucked by Harvey Weinstein and you're like married him and stuff.
Yeah.
I just think it's an indictment on you.
Yeah.
I think so too. I think it's definitely a tell of the character.
Yeah.
It's an interesting choice that he made, just getting on stage and being, well, why? I mean, it's this, are people not leaving the kids alone?
I don't think I had no idea.
I didn't know he had kids, to be honest.
I had no idea he was banging Harvey Weinstein's ex-wife, which means she had to suck Harvey Weinstein's cock, which means, and see his balls, which are in his thigh.
Oh, yeah. And then Adrian Brody pulls up and is like, well, you know what? I'll take a crack at that.
Yeah, I think I could have a chance with her.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the movie Office Space, where the guy's like, you fucked Lumbergh?
Yeah.
Right.
Because,
before they found out it's the wrong number.
Yeah, of course, it was the wrong Lumbergh. But this is the right Lumbergh.
Yeah, this is awful.
He is fucking, that's everybody's boss that they hated was Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
And now he's banging Georgina out, who was the ex with Harvey. I don't know. Maybe I'm out of line. Maybe I'm wrong. I just find the entire thing to be fucking disgusting.
Weird. Yeah, it's weird. It's suspicious. I don't know. She knowingly married this man. I don't know.
And procreated with him.
And procreated. And obviously, if Harvey Weinstein was a normal man, I don't think that she's having sex with him. I don't want to boldly say an overweight, zit-covered, pus-filled...
I mean, seriously.
Oatmeal-thighed.
Yes. Cro-Magnon of a man. I don't think he's having sex with her unless he's Harvey Weinstein, and that's why she got with him in the first place, because she wanted a career.
Yeah, especially if she's hearing that he's raping everybody.
Yeah.
If he's poor, she's like, all right, the raping's a little much now.
That's my Harvey.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you going to do? He's just a guy.
He's just a man, but you know what? Who wouldn't do that is Carl Dean.
Oh, that's right.
Definitely not.
So I just wanted to bring that up because I was just utterly shocked that Adrian Brody.
That's fucking weird. I did not see it at all. I didn't see most of the Oscars, but it's
according to a Weinstein representative, they say Harvey is happy for Georgina and grateful that his kids are being loved and cared for as they deserve to be.
okay.
So there you go. So Adrian,
while he's rotting in prison, he got to have a mention that he's happy that she's happy.
well, he's probably happy because he can fantasize Adrian Brody's Oscar-winning cock just plugging up his ex-wife.
It's probably like a number 2 pencil going into a sharpener.
No, if it's anything like his face, that's what he looks like. Yeah, he looks like he's got a long, thin one.
Just comes out circumcised.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, as we've talked about before, it's always the people that look like they mostly wear sweatpants that have the ridiculously thick hogs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like Adam Sandler, probably.
I could see Sandler rocking a real anteater.
Dude, honestly.
For some reason.
He was. I did catch that part of the Oscars, and it was all I needed to see. It was my favorite part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine. That's the last we'll talk about the Oscars because I don't care. I just thought that was bizarre.
Can't.
Also, small update on the Menendez brothers.
Oh?
It's looking less and less likely that they will get out.
That's crazy.
No way.
Yes. So there is the new evidence. There was multiple other notes that were written by Eric and Lyle talking about how, they were being molested and things of that nature.
Right.
But apparently a judge is kind of pussyfooting around allowing that to be released. So Tammy, she has been married to one of the Menendez brothers.
Yeah, the one that's probably gay.
What are you talking about?
The younger one, right?
What?
Yeah, the younger one.
Do you think he's gay?
Yeah, I mean, he got married to her in prison.
Yeah.
Gay about that? What's gay? What are you talking about?
You get conjugal visits if you're married.
I don't know.
So you can smash.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
Maybe they just exchange recipes.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Knit
Who
together.
knows? Yeah.
But it does look like it's going to be more difficult than people wanted it to be for a new trial to occur with the Menendez brothers.
Yeah.
Last week, Gavin Newsom, of course, that's the wonderfully greasy governor here in California, he revealed that he had ordered the state parole board to complete a comprehensive risk assessment of the duo. I would say when it comes to a risk assessment, I don't think they're killing their parents again.
Yeah, no.
Something tells me that is not a possibility.
Yeah, it's not like a hide your wife, hide your kids. The Menendez brothers are out.
Yeah. They weren't looking to.
They didn't kill anyone that wasn't molesting them.
Yeah, nobody else has
Exactly.
molested them.
Yeah.
So I think everybody.
Don't molest them.
Yeah, if you try to molest them, you're going to get killed.
Don't molest them.
Yes.
Tammy.
That game. Whoa. Call it out. Tammy.
Oh, my Lord.
Just in case, bro. If I always found it sus that she was like a fan during their court case who was like writing to him in prison, and that's how they got married.
Well, yeah.
How do you think killers get laid?
Exactly.
I just no, it's fine. Okay.
I mean, look at what's happening right now with everyone's superhero, Luigi Mangione.
He had sex tapes.
The Lord.
Wait,
save-
what?
Breaking news today, he had come out with like 20 cinematic style sex tapes.
Not
it said.
cinematic style.
Cinematic
What does that
style.
mean?
I didn't see that. Pull that story up.
We need
You're
that.
talking. Wait.
What? Don't. How dare you? What?
Well, he's in prison, or these are pre-prison Luigi Mangiones?
Pre-prison.
Get out.
Sex tape bombshell. CEO assassin suspect filmed at least 20 cinema style porn videos he wanted to be watched.
Okay, 1 second. We'll
Okay,
get to that.
well,
We'll do a deep dive on that here in 1 second.
All right. Yeah, I have thoughts.
Yes. Just lastly on the Menendez brothers, California District Attorney Nathan Hochman, he says Eric's letter into question is a stunning and unexpected takedown of the alleged evidence of abuse in the family that, of course, they have been reliant on when it comes to getting them paroled. However, again, it does seem as if it's an uphill battle as they continue to say, hey, we've done our time.
Yeah.
Let us on out of here. So obviously we will keep you updated on that story. Tammy, who has always vehemently defended her husband, called out Hochman for his misrepresentation of the truth. So this DA, he doesn't want him out. Hochman is appearing on every news channel that will have him to discuss the Menendez case, insisting he's treating it like any other case in the office. But of course it's not.
Right.
All right, Luigi Mangione. How big is this dude's dick?
Whoa. We don't know, but it says here.
It's probably huge, dude.
The Daily Mail.
No, that I could see him actually being kind of disappointing.
Real.
Yeah, he's got beautiful bushy eyes. He might be one of those you pull it down. Trust me, I've done it.
Okay.
You pull it down and you say, "Oh, indeed."
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, you would know.
I don't know. He's got a lot of features that are some tells.
Oh.
Very curly,
Big dick tells.
Big dick tells.
But don't forget, he's got very curly bush hair.
Yeah.
And that is that's going to eliminate a little bit of the appearance of length and width.
Yeah. No one was talking about the appearance of it. We were talking about like the actual size of it.
Oh, like if it was in you.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
What's going on here,
Well, why
Kyle?
couldn't it be in Kyle?
Well, the Daily Mail. What?
You wanted it in Kyle?
What?
Yes.
Well, I just said in you because you're always like, I just think I would like him in me.
When did I say that?
When did I say it?
I'll take it. You can fuck me then.
Yes.
Luigi Mangione.
That's better.
Hey, what's up, buddy? What cell block are you on?
Oh, boy. D. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I hit the showers at 4:10 every day.
Luigi Mangione allegedly made upwards of 20 highly stylized sex tapes before he was arrested on charges of shooting dead a healthcare CEO in New York City.
Well, he shot him when he was alive, but
Yeah.
if he shot him when he was dead,
yeah.
he'd be like, all right.
Yeah. Well, he was already dead.
Yeah, what is this, the U.S. healthcare system?
Yeah, we can't shoot him. The 26-year-old Ivy League graduate has amassed a loyal fan base behind bars, with women reportedly throwing themselves at him as he faces charges for allegedly shooting dead Brian
How
Thompson.
big is his dick? Get to it.
An insider has told Radar Online that Mangione's life before prison, he made at least 20 videos of him having sex, and he wanted to be watched. It wasn't just some grainy late-night mistake. It was perfect lighting, everything. He wanted to be watched. He got off on it. There are at least 20 videos of him having sex.
Okay,
This is a little American Psycho.
Yeah. The person went on to say a lot of the girls are too afraid to come forward or tell anyone for fear they might get dragged into this case now.
It's true, but also it has nothing to do with murdering a CEO.
It would also set up their OnlyFans career forever.
Yes.
Yeah, that's so true.
They should come out.
That's hilarious.
It depends if they want to be famous for that.
In that
Right.
way, right?
Right, because it's a lot.
Yeah. It seems to be a lot that they went into like a whole like set with like lighting, sound, like, you know, all of the things, and they're like, this is cool.
In his defense, I will say, obviously, with one of the most disgusting things you can do, secretly film somebody. This was very public.
Yeah.
He was just like, "There's cameras there, cameras there."
Yep.
When you're organized, I mean, look at camera 2.
Please.
So, to his credit, it seems like things were on the up and up. Have any of these been released on Pornhub? Have we seen any of these? Because I'm assuming
Yeah.
I mean, we can
Brazzers is take a peek. I mean, honestly, Luigi Mangione porn.
Look into it.
Yes, this is research. This isn't smut.
This is research and not smut. This is correct. Honestly, I don't know why he got. I don't know why this is being brought up, because I just feel like it's like kink shaming for like the sake of character defamation. I think people are digging things up because everyone has kind of like just titled him to be this like amazing sweetheart vigilante. But now they're like digging up dirt and being like, no, he's a murderer and he sucks. Look, he did weird, creepy sex videos.
I think this humanizes him a little bit, because how many people? I mean, most people.
It was the most human thing. It was the most human thing he did, crime wise.
Was having. Yeah, it wasn't even. It's not a crime.
No, not that. The actual crime that he did do, the murder. It was
This is what comes up when you look up Luigi Mangione
my
porn. It's
God.
literally Luigi the cartoon.
Oh, I see.
so sick. All
Oh,
right.
it's a different
Well,
fetish
that's
type thing.
different.
Yeah, it's
Louis-
Well, that's not who we were talking about.
yeah, no.
Hey, do you need help fixing the plumbing? Thank you, Luigi.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm assuming Brazzers or one of the large companies. There's a bidding war.
There has to be.
Uh-huh.
There has to be, because this is going to be put together in a compilation, or dare I say, a
But if it's stylized,
compilation thing.
Hey.
Compilation.
Yes.
thank you.
No
That's
problem.
good.
Thank you. Go on.
Cool.
If it's stylized, you mentioned.
Fully threw me off. If it's stylized, it should be offered in like, you know, a Patreon of sorts per video, not compilation.
Oh, sure.
Each one. What if there's stories about it? What if there's some plot written in there?
Yeah.
I want to see how high quality it is, to be honest. This is kind of what's got me.
Well, he admitted on X to having a pretty huge dick.
Oh, he did.
Yes, he said that
Duh.
about himself.
You can tell.
He said it about himself.
I know, but you can tell.
A chick wasn't saying it while it was in her mouth, being like, "I can barely talk."
Yeah, that's also true. But guys with not big dicks usually don't run around saying, I have a big dick.
I feel like a lot of guys with small dicks do say that.
They're just setting themselves up for failure.
I remember a kid in like ninth grade was
they
like,
can act like that, but I don't think. Okay, a kid in the 9th grade.
when I was in ninth grade, a kid was like, dude, my dick's as big as a Coke bottle. And I was like,
Obviously.
a 20 ounce or a 2 liter? Like, what are we talking? Because
I
mine is
love
not
that.
even close to either of those.
I love the follow-up question there. That was ridiculous.
So, like, was it Diet Coke or like lime? Did you like Coke lime?
I used to believe everybody when they said stuff. So I was like, oh my God, I'm way
I
behind.
used to believe.
My asshole is the size of a Coke bottle.
Oh my God.
Why always with the holes?
The
Coke bottles.
Yep.
Well, anyway, we'll keep you updated on the Luigi Mangione porno.
I'll do some of my own
Prison.
research later on.
Yes. Prison heat. If he makes like a super sexy gay porn from prison, because they get cell phones in
He
there
seems
smuggled
to be
all the
getting
time.
hotter in prison for some reason.
Yeah, maybe it's the diet or lack of sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got good
yeah.
pigmentation to begin with, so
Well, yeah.
like white people go in there, we ended up like powder.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably for committing, crimes like the director did of that film.
Yep.
But he's got a good base, so I think he's going to maintain.
Yeah.
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 It seems he's only going up from here.
There's a story that is really fucking disgusting.
Another one? We're all just disgusted today.
We haven't had one disgusting story.
What about the one about the Oscars and
Yes, but this
remember
is.
when you were disgusted?
That was description of a man.
I
Yeah,
am.
but
Dis-
you were disgusted about it.
I am disgusted, but I also was trying to check my own disgust.
Right.
Is it? But yeah.
But now it's you don't have to check it.
Okay. There was a man. His name was Graham Marshall. He's been in prison now for 5 years. There's a woman. Her name is Paige Rainey. She has now been sentenced to 5 months. And I'm going to let you tell me if you think it was enough.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh,
This is
God.
disgusting, everybody.
Okay, this one is...
Paige had habitual sexual activity that was filmed by Graham with a pug. So Marshall would film the videos, and it was his perverted sexual fantasy. He's been jailed again for 5.5 years after pleading guilty to aiding and abetting Rainey to have sex with a dog. Again, it was a pug. Mm-hmm. So Judge Jeremy Richardson, he says the case is extremely disturbing. Mm-hmm. Yep. He says, in a professional life in the law covering 45 years, I thought I had encountered most acts of depravity. This case is perhaps the worst example of a case of its kind that I have ever come across. Rainey, again, a woman that was like, yes, not like, would she have done it without this guy being like, why don't you fuck my pug? Probably not. But it does seem as if she didn't hate it.
Oh, God.
So she was handed a 9-month sentence, suspended for 2 years after the judge was like, yeah, there was a level of coercion. But he continued, you never refused any of the requests.
Yeah.
To go fuck the dog.
Oh, my God.
It's disgusting. So the Sheffield Crown Court heard the couple. They had a bunch of images that they would share with each other on TikTok. Marshall described them as, quote, so fucking hot.
Ew.
He also referred to Rainey, that's the gal, as mummy when he was talking to the dog.
Oh, it's like Mike Pence.
Yeah, God knows.
Mother.
Now, Mike Pence might be packing.
Packing in guys' asses.
That part.
That's just so he knows he's not gay.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So the court heard that the dog was in a lot of pain. Anyway,
Aww.
Rainey pleaded guilty to bestiality and animal cruelty. And Marshall admitted the same charges, plus possessing child abuse images.
And a pug?
Yeah.
And child abuse?
The whole thing is very disgusting.
This is exact. Vanessa said it. I was thinking it. It's exactly like the Rose Petal murder.
What do you mean?
Because the couple was molesting their daughter, taking pictures and video of it, and having sex with all the dogs that were from her work. She was a vet tech.
Why are people fucking their dogs?
And filming it.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
Is the filming.
Yes.
Yeah. Keep it theatrical.
Right.
Keep it to the stage.
Yeah, live.
When the camera steals your soul.
Cameras, yeah.
But all this talk of the patriarchy and everything, whenever there's a woman involved doing the same exact crime as the man, the woman always gets less time.
I do agree with Kyle on that one.
Hey,
Kyle, sometimes
try to defend it, Jerry. Try to defend it.
Is that true?
Yes, it's true.
Kayatola might have.
It's only true if the dude is the mastermind behind the.
That's false. They say he's the mastermind.
I hate to do this.
Exactly.
Let's go.
He is the mastermind of this plan.
No.
Kayatola is correct. I look at the.
No.
I hate to do it.
Let's go.
But I look at the case of Gypsy Rose, and she asked that man to kill her mom, and then he's still in prison.
Yes, he's in prison forever.
I think that he should get out.
Well, he killed her.
Yes, but he did it for her.
He was defending her.
Yeah.
The judge says, you have wallowed in the swamp of sexual depravity repeatedly and over a long...
That is poetic.
Yes, and over a long period. So I don't know. I think 9 months is not enough. And I'm usually like, let's take it easy.
And it's suspended. So she doesn't even have to go.
Oh, God. So anyway, that was that story.
Well, okay.
Yes. All right. Well, let's go on to a bit of a mystery.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yes. Don't be mad at me, Jerry.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Fine.
Yes.
I guess I'll tone that down.
Tone it down.
So,
do you guys know the band Faster Pussycat?
Are they competing with the Pussycat Dolls? I've never heard of them.
Oh, I thought they were famous.
That wasn't good.
They're an 80s themed royal. They were
what?
Okay, never mind. They were on. So the lead singer's fiance is dead.
Okay.
After she fell off a boat.
Oh, she fell.
Yes, they were on an 80s themed Royal Caribbean cruise.
Oh, wow.
And the fiance of the Faster Pussycats lead singer, she is now dead after she went overboard.
Wow.
Her name is Kimberly Birch. And again, she was Tammy Downs' fiance. Oof. She fell to her death, but this is interesting. After a heated argument with Kimberly's mother. So she got into an argument and then she fell to her death. Oof. This is according to Cardinal.
She was pushed off.
Who knows? Tame called her Monday to deliver the heartbreaking news. They say it's unclear whether Kimberly jumped or accidentally fell from the ship.
That's crazy. Why would she jump?
Well, they say that they're confident she wouldn't hurt herself. Now, they say she had been drinking. It's a cruise. It's an 80s themed cruise. If she's not drinking, she needs to be arrested.
Yeah. She was probably really drunk.
And that was a bit out of character for her. But again, it's an 80s themed cruise. So
supposed to be out of character.
That's the whole point. You're not usually at sea listening to Motley Crue.
Yeah.
So Kimberly wasn't dealing with depression or any emotional issues, and she was actually excited about an upcoming trip to Miami. And I have been on some cruises, and I must say, it's not super easy to jump off of them.
It does not feel super easy to jump off of.
No.
There's barriers.
Yes.
And then there's like levels of the cruise. Like, what
you
if
have to like really want to do it?
Yeah. What if you like jumped off and then you just landed on the floor underneath you? Like, ow.
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 Can you throw me over? Yeah, I broke my legs. Can you throw me over? This is actually embarrassing.
Yeah, it's like it was like 6 feet missing.
So a Royal Caribbean Group spokesperson says, our crew immediately launched a search and rescue effort. They are working with local authorities. We are providing support and assistance to the guests during this difficult time. And of course, they want their privacy. Kimberly was accompanying, again, the Faster Pussycat lead singer as the band was a featured act on the 80s cruise.
Wow.
So.
And when it comes to saving her, the pussies weren't fast enough.
Indeed, they were not.
Boy.
So who knows? Is this another Natalie Wood situation?
Yeah.
They do have cameras on the ship, though, so they can usually tell pretty quick if someone was thrown.
So,
yeah.
Well, so then let's figure it out. So where's the video?
I guess they don't want to release it. Also, this is a picture of Kimberly Birch.
Yeah.
And she is a lot. There's a lot.
There's a lot to take in.
Yes. It looks as if it's not real, but it is her.
Oh my God.
She has a lot of filler, and which is fine. I'm not blaming. It's just a lot.
Well,
she's a lot.
People with filler should not get thrown off boats either, Ben.
Well, no. I mean, if I'm going to get that much filler, at least I should float.
Yeah, that's so true.
I'm going to get life jackets. If you ever get boobies, just be like, throw a life jacket in there.
Like something that you can just like and leave like a yellow tag hanging out the side so you can just pull just in case.
Yep, just in case you end up getting thrown or falling off.
Very nice.
Of a cruise ship.
Well, it's not always the drowning that gets you. The sharks are out there too.
Oh.
Why don't you call Kimberly Birch's mother and let her know?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry.
Don't worry, she was floating, but those sharks.
Well, if you're worried about her drowning, it's usually the fish that get you. Well, thank you, Kyle.
Very helpful.
Really nice. You're a great detective.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, there was a kid. It was a college kid. All of his stupid friends were like, "Jump off, and we'll throw you a life jacket." He fucking jumps off, and there's sharks around him, and they were just flying away so fast, and they couldn't even turn around in enough time for him to not be destroyed.
Oh my God, that's
stupid.
a nightmare.
Yeah, that video was from like last year.
Disturbing.
Were they college or high school? They were
I don't
real
know. Either way,
stupid.
they're real dumb.
They sound dumb.
Yeah, because you don't want to stay on the ocean's so scary.
Oh my God,
I can't imagine.
Ocean
jumping.
is terrifying. I don't like being on the ocean.
No.
It doesn't feel natural for me. I feel like
we're not supposed to be.
we're
there.
not supposed to be there.
We worked real hard to get out of there.
for real.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Also, they're always discovering. Everyone's like, I don't know, are aliens real? It's like, yeah, look at them. They're all fucking down there.
Literally, obviously.
We got a fucking angler. We got a fish with a light bulb on its head. And
Yeah.
it's like, that's normal.
Honestly, yeah.
We do know more about space than we do about our own oceans. That's pretty crazy.
That's crazy. It's because everyone is afraid of the water because everything's afraid of what's lurking underneath, and it's just it's so dark. And then when you're in the ocean, and then you submerge yourself, and then you can't see your legs. So then, like every 5 seconds, anything touches you, you're like, ah, is that a shark? No, it's seaweed again.
It's disgusting.
It's horrible.
It's a 6-pack of Coors Light.
Yeah, floating with a little ring and a little turtle being like, hey, that's my beer.
Yeah.
Relax. But yes, we do know more about space than the ocean, but also like, what the fuck's up there?
Yeah.
Isn't space, it's all like the same thing?
It's all the same thing. They're trying to figure out, I don't know, they kicked off Pluto at some point, and now they're trying to find like another 9th planet so they can replace Pluto.
Yeah, Pluto like had some bad tweets from like 2020 that surfaced where he's like, Venus is a bitch.
Yeah.
Problematic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he has to step down as a planet.
Yeah, I saw a video. They're like, this is the sun rising from the moon. Like the sunrise on the moon. It's like, yeah, it's fucking the same thing.
Yeah.
Sun does this thing.
Yep.
Not impressed.
I'm just not. I don't care anymore.
So disenchanted.
I'm almost willing to admit that I don't even think we went there.
I don't think that we did.
The more evidence that's coming out, I just feel like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. Who cares?
I just feel like, what the fuck?
It was so easy for us at the time to just be like, hey, Russia, we got there first.
That's
And then Russia
really
was all
what it
like, oh, we're sad.
Yeah.
Then they fucking killed that dog by sending it up there so we could go make a dog planet.
Wasn't
But he
it
never
a
did
cat?
Dogs, monkeys, cats, we sent them all up there.
Yeah,
They're all
serious.
dead. There's a whole zoo.
No, it was a dog. There was a dog.
At one point, they sent a cat too.
They did?
Yeah.
They sent a lot of things up there.
They just sent animals.
Yeah, we got a whole petting zoo up there
Yeah.
just floating around.
Ooh, maybe NASA should be butt of the week.
All
The
dogs.
dead animals in space.
I said no. I said NASA, the inanimate company itself.
NASA?
Yeah.
Never a straight employee. Never a straight employee with DEI. Am I right?
Hate crime. Hate crime.
Am I right?
Hate crime.
Also, if dogs do go to space, they are staying on Pluto.
No,
Nice.
it's not.
It's cute.
Okay.
It's a cartoon dog.
You know I got that.
Well, let's see. We got time for one more. There's a story about a kid who bit somebody's nuts off.
Whoa.
We could do that.
Wow.
Men fall in love faster. We'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, let's just do this story because also we'll talk about it next episode. Chipotle is really fucking over the customers.
Oh,
Again,
yeah.
I mean, how much is the guac now?
Depends how much it weighs.
You know what? Yeah, we'll talk about this soccer.
There's a weighing train.
All
now.
right, we're doing it. Yeah, tomorrow we'll do this soccer story about this kid who bit somebody's nut off.
I want to hear about this Chipotle scandal.
Chipotle continues to fuck up, and I don't understand. Just make your fucking burritos.
Literally.
Right.
So there's new footage, and it shows employees putting a dish on a scale to determine how much to put in it. Chipotle's prices are going up, and the consumer is getting fleeced. So the video has faced a strong backlash. It has 72,000 views in just 2 hours. Many of the texts saying, Chipotle, really? One person commented, lol, and raising prices, pathetic. I don't think that's a laugh out loud at all.
Lolly lols.
The company had previously been hit with accusations of cutting down on portion size,
Yeah.
which, yes, so you would think they would be like, well, come one and all, you a fat fuck, get in here.
I don't Yeah, it was a pretty simple setup that they made, and it worked for so long. You get in line, and then they just take the spoons and they flop things down. It's like a lunch, like a cafeteria.
So some customers began to film the Chipotle employees. Now
That's crazy. It must suck to be a Chipotle employee while that's happening, though.
I feel horrible for that.
It's just like some 17-year-old dumbass and with like braces, and he's like, I have to charge for more guac. They're gonna write me up again.
Hey, did you forget to weigh it? Don't forget to weigh the burrito. It's like, fucking God.
Yeah.
Please, Lord Becky, this isn't going to be my life like it's your life.
Right.
Right.
I can't. I made a manager cry at Wendy's because I was like, I'm not working here for more than 2 months.
Yeah.
Like, are you taking this job serious? I'm like,
No,
I'm taking money out of the cash register.
yeah. You notice? Haven't you
Seriously,
noticed that every time 5 chicken tenders are ordered, I make 7 so I can have 2?
Yeah.
Right. Taking it serious. Are you? Like, what? Why are you?
Are any of us, should we?
Yeah, right.
And of course, for the fast food employees out there and workers, you can make a good living
You can.
if that's your passion.
Especially at, what is it, In-N-Out, McDonald's. They have like livable wages now.
Yes. So apparently, the Chipotle CEO Brian Niccol, is he next? Is he next on Luigi's list?
Ooh.
Nickel and diamond.
He's denying the claims that they're shrinking portions, even though, do my eyes deceive me?
Yeah. No, they don't.
He says there was never a directive to provide less to our customers. However, he says general portions are a core brand equity of Chipotle. Nickel promised changes and a relook at the execution across the entire system. But then he left to become the new CEO of Starbucks in September. So they got a new CEO, and this asshole's working at Starbucks.
Son of a bitch.
Wow. So he doesn't even care. He doesn't care at all.
Between being a Starbucks employee or a Chipotle employee, I'm going Chipotle. Starbucks is just, what's your name?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Yeah.
You want the diabetes? Here you go.
It's actually not called large.
It's called.
It's a venti.
It's a venti. Yes.
Yeah.
So your name's Ben. Got a drink for Ken?
A lot of that.
Got a drink for Ken.
Yeah.
It's one of those moments of privilege where they know. They know how to say it.
They know how to say it.
Have they ever spelled your name right, Jerry?
Never once. I've done the one of the worst ones that's baffled me till this day was Jerry, like Larry, but with a J.
Jerry.
Like, why do you think that's what I said? Why do you think that's what I said?
It's Jari.
It's Jerry.
Yeah, my mom was a big fan of Smuckers, so she went with Jari. She named after a jar. Yeah.
Jari. Girl, come on. Use your brain. I know it can be off at Starbucks. I know you can work a full shift on autopilot.
Please do.
But yeah, but at the same time, you just got to listen to the name. I mean, I've gotten Jeremy before.
That's crazy. I get Carl, but I can kind of see how that can happen with Kyle.
Yeah,
Carl.
Kyle.
So, Scott Boatwright, that is Chipotle's new CEO. He has again promised larger portions. However, the videos are showing they are weighing the ingredients and screwing over their hardworking customers.
Yeah, I think that's messed up. And it's funny because I could see them adding this to like make you feel like they are doing giving large portions. They're like, see, the portions have never changed. They all weigh the same and everyone's getting the same amount. But
I don't want to know how much my fucking burrito weighs because it's going right in my gut and I'm just going to feel horrible. And that's 6 pounds you're going to put on right there.
I know. I mean, it's not a fucking deli where you're like, can I get a 1/4 pound of guac and half a pound of bacon?
It's funny you say that because they're kind of wanting to go a little bit more of a deli-ish route.
It sounds like that.
Apparently, they're going to start introducing slicers. Like
for barbacoa?
Oh, okay.
Yes, they're going to now have slicers that will chop onions, jalapenos, and fajita vegetables. They say this is going to improve the speed and simplicity of the food preparation, although I don't see how that's
Is it? Or is it just going to add another thing for the employees to do?
It's just going to make somebody act like Mickey Rourke and the wrestler when they get bloody and then they freak out and then they think about how they ruin their lives and then their blood is going to be everywhere and then someone's going to be like, hey, is my burrito ready? And they'll be like, yeah, it's covered in salmonella in my piss. And
yeah.
Well, Chipotle has more.
And then we'll cover that story.
We'll cover that, yeah.
Has more sicknesses than any other chain restaurant's ever had. They always have outbreaks of stuff.
They really do.
Stop breaking out.
Stop. And if I'm going to get food poisoning, at least I want to fill up.
Yeah.
No, seriously. I want to be very, very full about it.
Yes.
Not like still kind of hungry.
Before I explode.
Yes.
Yeah. I just also love that the CEO that fucked over Chipotle and its customers just went right over to Starbucks.
See ya.
Seriously.
So if you wonder why your Starbucks is also a nightmare, it's also very expensive.
Oh, so expensive. I just want a coffee.
Yes. And just lastly, if you are in the Texas and New Mexico area and Texas, this is a weather report. There's a dust storm coming, and the name of apparently dust storms are called Haboobs.
Haboobs.
So there's a big haboob coming your way. That's what it's called. It's a massive dust storm. It's in New Mexico and Texas. 900,000 residents are going to be potentially trapped. It's
by a haboob?
By a haboob. And it's a particularly fierce variety. And that fierce variety of a dust storm is known as, again, the haboob. Zero visibility. So be very careful out there.
It's way bigger than I would have thought.
You don't want to die in a haboob.
It looks intense. It looks so intense that someone gave it like some levity. in its name.
Haboob! Yeah.
I guess that's the first thing you say when you see it coming. Haboob!
Haboop.
It's miles wide and thousands of feet tall, so that's huge.
Yeah, no, it was terrifying.
Big tit.
I don't want to be in a dust storm.
Yeah, that chick has a couple of dust storms on her. Look at the size of the dust storms on that guy.
Wow.
He must work out.
It must work out.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for listening to another fantastic episode of Okay Bud. Any comments from the patrons?
Yes, we have.
Ooh.
It sounds like an Austin Powers bit, the haboob.
It really does.
Yeah, totally.
I think we're all living just in an Austin Powers bit.
Honestly.
We have Dr. Evil and Elon Musk. We have like all the
so
morons.
true.
All the idiots are there.
Yep.
Vanessa saying she thought Pluto got a pity invite back.
Oh,
I don't know if that's confirmed or not. We'll have to look that up.
Yeah, I don't know either.
She also agreed that saying women are supposed to be nurturing by nature, so when they do something that goes against it, people want to make excuses for them.
You talking about the pug fucker?
Yes.
No,
But it's true. Like, that's why she got less time.
I don't think that she should have gotten less time. I think she's pretty gross for all of her actions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Despicable behavior.
We all agree on something then.
The theme. Wow, for once.
Wow. Look at us
We
go.
agree on the big stuff.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for listening. Again, patreon.com/diebud and okbudpod@gmail.com. Shoot us an email. Let us know what your thoughts on not pug fucking, anything else.
Haboobs.
Haboobs.
Adrian Brody and Harvey. Would you fuck Harvey Weinstein's ex?
Chipotle portions.
And Chipotle portions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you fuck Harvey Weinstein's ex and Chipotle portions? Or any other portions or anyone ex's, whatever.
These
Yes.
are the questions.
Hail yourselves, everyone. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.